YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all so much for tuning in once again. So I am back with another quick reaction video. Now in this video, we have a BBW, you guys, dressed kind of inappropriately, in my opinion. And I pulled this video or picked this video that I saw on the internet because I thought it would make a good point as it relates to how you should or how you shouldn't present yourself in public, especially if you want a certain type of attention. This is something that a lot of people don't think about because society has made women think that they could just do whatever and it's all acceptable, when in reality it is not. And I think we have to start pointing it out in order to make women understand this so that they can present themselves in a more respectable manner so that they can get the respectable outcome that they say they want. So I want to play this clip and we're going to talk about it, you guys, because this is how a lot of women are putting themselves out here these days. Now, this woman probably weighs about 300-400 pounds. I don't know. And I mean, just look at the presentation. You know what I mean? The pink hair, the big tummy just sticking out, the butt cheeks are on display, the big legs and big thighs is just out there. And I'm not doing this to shame this particular woman, but I see this type of stuff, especially on social media on a daily, where women have been told that this is okay to dress this way. It's okay to present yourself out here. And this is not even the focus on her being overweight. The focus is on what she's wearing. Who told women that it was okay to walk out with your butt cheeks out like this and to just, you know, come outside looking like this and dress in any old kind of way, but then require the most from men? You want the utmost respect from men. You want men to treat you like princesses, and you want them to treat you like goddesses and queens and all of these things. But I've never seen a queen dressed this way ever in my life. The representation that I've seen of queens looks nothing like this. This is a poor representation of how women should present themselves, and it must stop. You know, we talked about the bonnets and how women go out in these bonnets and pajamas to establishments, and then they wonder why people, you know, don't want them in their establishments because they're not presenting themselves the way they should, and people don't want to be associated with that. You get a lot of backlash from Black women who, you know, think that this is acceptable when it is actually not. As it relates to Black women have the highest expectations out of Black men, more than any other race of women I've ever seen. But at the same time, a lot of them have the mentality that they can do whatever it is they want. They can dress how they want. They can talk the way they want to. They can be disrespectful as much as they want to. They can be as lazy as they want to. They can just do whatever it is that they want. And as Black men, you're supposed to just accept it. You're supposed to accept the nature of Black women, no matter how reckless it is, no matter how irresponsible it is, no matter how tacky it is. You're supposed to accept them. Accept them at their worst, or you don't deserve them at their best. That's what I hear from a lot of Black women. And I think in order for Black women to expect the most from anybody, we got to do some damage control. We got to start doing some things to better our self-image, to change the narrative of what Black culture is about and what Black women and men represent, because this is not it. This is not the representation of most Black women. Most Black women have respect and pride and dignity, a lot of self-respect for themselves, and don't want to be lumped in the way a lot of Black culture is perceived, if that makes sense. You know, we're perceived as, you know, the bottom of the barrel. We're perceived as the worst when it comes to our image, how we act. You know, the way we're perceived is not in the best light because of our culture, the things that we celebrate, the things that we represent as it relates to the culture, the music we listen to, the celebrities that we idolize, the rap culture, the whole culture, you know, the way a lot of us dress, you know, that the worst image of us is what's being put on Front Street. You know, and that's what they run with, when that's not the representation of all of us. So it's like the good have to suffer for the bad. You know, the ones who are respectable and are educated and know how to present ourselves and know how to conduct ourselves in a respectable manner, we're pushed to the back. And the most ratchet of us are pushed to the forefront, and that is what is being displayed as the culture of Black people as a whole. And I think it's just unacceptable. And I think a lot of people just don't care about it. They don't see anything wrong with it. They're like, who am I trying to please? Well, I could dress the way I want to dress. Just because you can don't mean you should. When has it ever been okay to walk outside with your ass cheeks out, stomachs out, walking around in slippers, just wearing pajamas and bonnets all day everywhere you go? But you want the utmost respect from people. You want people to look at you and just automatically have respect for you. And listen, as far as I know, listen, respect is earned. It's not given. You just don't. It's not a requirement from other people if you don't respect yourself. If you don't respect yourself, how do you expect others to respect you? And then want to cry wolf and complain about people treating you horribly. You don't even present yourself in a respectable way. You don't even treat yourself with enough respect. So it's just the audacity for me to think that people are just automatically supposed to just praise you. We're already looked at in a negative light. So when you walk out like this, it's almost like it's just saying, hey, this is what we think of them. This is what they are. This is how they dress. This is how they act. And that's just who they are. They aren't respectable people. You know, and so it goes back to us being looked at as the worst out there. You know what I'm saying? And there's so much of us, you know, that's displayed, you know, in the most beneficial way, you know, and it just is unfortunate, but this is how a lot of people look. You know, a lot of us don't care about our weight. We don't care about how we're perceived. We don't care about any of it. I want to eat and get fat. That's just my priorities. That's just my business. Don't worry about it. I'm still a 10. I still look good. I can dress how I want. I can have my ass cheeks out because that's popping. And that's just what I want to do. I want to do it. Even if it looks bad, even if it's not the best thing to do, we're going to do it anyway because we're entitled. We're Black people. We've been, you know, put down for far too long. So we're just going to continue to do what we want to do, no matter if it's perpetuated a negative stereotype of us. Oh, they don't care. Just let's do what we want. We don't care. And that's just that. It just shows once again, a lot of our people have a lot of work to do, and you know, and I don't know if it's getting through, and if people really want to make changes, and really people just feel entitled to do what they want and feel how they want and move how they want, and you accept it or not, and they don't care about the community as a whole. You don't care about our image as a whole. You don't care about Black people as a whole, but everybody want people to be pro-Black and just go with Black people who look this way, act this way, speak this way. You want us all to just jump on with you, and you're not willing to even make any changes to help the cause yourself. So I don't know. This was just something I thought about. I thought it was interesting. Would be interesting to speak on. What are your thoughts on the Black image? What do you think about us and how we are portrayed in the media, how we're looked at? Do you think we should even be concerned about how others see us? Do you think that it's on an individual basis? Do you think that it doesn't matter? I want to know your thoughts on this one. Definitely chime in the comments. I want to hear your perspective on this whole topic. So comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell. Chime in. I definitely want to get your perspective. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.